Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz, and welcome back to another episode of the 40 City Ice Cream Review, where today I'm at Haven's Down Home Creamery in Lucedale, Mississippi, trying the two flavors, Minty Grinch and Strawberry. Let's get started with the Minty Grinch. This is a very easy ice cream to eat. There's a lot more air whipped into it than what I'm used to, so it kind of has this light texture on the mouth. It melts quite easily, and the taste of the dairy is really doing a lot to improve this mouthfeel. It's creamy, it's light, it's pleasant, and it is minty. For an ice cream shop that focuses so much on the quality of its dairy, they're getting their dairy from local farmers. They're doing a very good job to make sure that this ice cream is focused mostly on the flavor of the cream. The mix-ins are these fudgy sponge cake type cookies that are chewy and delicious on the palate, but they're very interspersed, with the majority of the mass being of the ice cream itself. There's a lot of air whipped into this ice cream, so it's melting easily on the tongue, and it's giving you this airy feel, while the quality of the cream is still allowing that proper coating of the mouth and that authentic dairy feeling. And while mint cookies and cream isn't really a unique or new flavor, I love when ice cream shops add that extra flair to the flavor, right? Minty Grinch, that's a fun flavor name. It is a green mint ice cream with cookies in it, so it is giving that Christmassy vibe. You know how the Grinch stole Christmas. It's telling a bit of a story while still being an ice cream flavor, not going too deep. It just increases my engagement with the ice cream shop when I see fun, unique ice cream flavor names like this, especially for the seasonal varieties. You can tell they're having fun with it. Alright, let's move next to strawberry. It's a very beautifully pleasant pink strawberry color. You know, they could very easily advertise these two flavors together as the Wicked Cup, because this shade of green, the shade of pink, the contrast between the two flavors, it really does feel like a lot of the promotional material for Wicked, but the flavor of the strawberry is wonderful. It's very fresh strawberry. I'm actually able to chew into the strawberry seeds. On the sign it says pureed strawberry and sweet cream, and you are tasting the sweet cream coming through. It's not just a strawberry sorbet, it's a strawberry sorbet with this well-beaten ice cream base, and without large chunks of strawberry to ice up and get in the way of the texture. This is a beautiful texture that melts in the mouth perfectly. I don't know if you can see this properly, but it's time to try the Wicked 4 Good flavor combination. It's strawberries, mint, and chocolate. What can go wrong? This is delicious. A wonderful flavor combination that, again, I think could make very good promotional material for Wicked. So I decided to do an experiment today. I wanted to walk from downtown to Haven's to see how the walking experience would be getting to this ice cream shop in the commercial district about 2 miles away from the center of town. And what I experienced was not a very pleasant commute. Sure, the first half mile out of town was great, and the last half mile to the ice cream shop was great too. There were well-paved sidewalks, good pedestrian access, and not too much road noise to be unpleasant. But for the mile and a half in the middle, it was abysmal. I was walking on a grass shoulder that was barely off the road. I maybe had 10 inches of space before it went to a massive downslope into the trench for water management. And there was no crosswalks, no pedestrian signs, no anything. Getting from downtown to the commercial district was impossible to navigate for any accessibility standpoint, and risky for even the most seasoned pedestrian. If you're gonna come to this ice cream shop, if you're gonna come to Haven's, you really have to come by car, which is additionally evidenced by the fact there's no outdoor seating. I'm sitting on a retainer wall, an embankment wall. There is seating indoors, but there's no real accessibility for the outdoors. I find it slightly disappointing when an ice cream shop focuses so much on the local cuisine and ingredients doesn't have as much of a focus on engaging with the local population. You have to drive here. You have to get in your car, drive over, and then either sit back in your car to eat or sit in the restaurant with limited seating. There's not as much emphasis on the community as you would hope for an ice cream shop that's getting its ingredients from the community. And that brings me to my closing thoughts. Haven's Down Home Creamery is offering delicious scoops of ice cream for a fair price. I got this 2 scoop for $6.50, and it was a hefty portion of ice cream. It's well mixed, the texture is great, the flavor of the cream is wonderful. The variety of flavors is good too. I would just want a bit more of a connection to the community. A bit more walking access, maybe some outdoor seating. Put a bench in the parking lot. You don't have to do much. We are away from the main road, so there's not too much road noise. It's a very peaceful and pleasant experience sitting outside, looking at the nature. Except for the tractor supply right behind me, there's a decent amount of it. If you're in Lucedale, Mississippi, this is practically speaking the only viable option for good ice cream. If you're passing through Mississippi, I would absolutely recommend stopping by Haven's Down Home Creamery, but you will have to come by car. And that is honestly the only downside I can think of this otherwise spectacular ice cream shop. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to findfiltermarketing.com for more on the journey. Thank you.